Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In the previous video, we learned how to install Exchange 2019 on our environment. In this video, we will learn how to remove the Exchange 2013 server from the environment. Let's go to our Exchange server, which is Exchange 2019, and go to PowerShell and validate what are the data stored on the Exchange 2013. To do that, let's do get mailbox. The result says let's put it as unlimited and the server Exchange 2013 server. As you can see, we do not have any mailboxes on the Exchange 2013 server. Let's also check for the public folder. We do not have it. We do not have any arbitration mailboxes as well. So let's see if we have monitoring mailboxes. We have few monitoring mailboxes on the Exchange server 2013. Let's see if we have any archive mailboxes. We do not have any archive mailboxes. Let's see if we have mailbox database on the server Exchange 2013. We have 4 databases. Before we make the changes on Exchange 2013, if you remember, we have created a script to generate fake mail flow on our test environment. So let's move it to the new Exchange server and test if it is working fine. I have copied the files in the same path as we did on the Exchange 2013. So let's modify the script. Let's change the IP address to the new Exchange 2019 server and hit save. Once done, click on run script. As you can see, the script has been executed successfully. If we go to over, we can see that there are emails coming through. So let's add this as a task on our Exchange server 2019, the same way we did on Exchange 2013. If you have not watched that video, I will share that link on the video description, as well as I will give it on the I button. As you can see, the emails are coming through and our PowerShell script is working fine. So let's proceed further and continue with Exchange 2013 removal. Let's go to Exchange 2013 and put this server into maintenance mode by running these commands. Once it is done, let's see the server component state. So it is only listing the server components which are active. This should be fine. So let's do get mailbox database copy status, and these are mounted as of now. We will also disable the Exchange services on this server by using get service command. As you know, this command is used to get the service list on the local server. However, we can use the filter like the name to list only Exchange services, just like this. Also, to exclude these two services, we can take the display name of the service and we can just filter with, and whatever starting with Microsoft Exchange should be displayed here. As you see, those two which are related to VMIC and Search Exchange tracing service are excluded. So let's stop these services all at once by using stop service and pass it through pass through. As you can see, this host controller service can only be stopped with the force flag. So let's run the same command with the force and now set these services. Startup type is disabled, so we don't want to start these automatically. Let's verify the same on the services console. As you can see, all these Exchange services are stopped and set to disabled. So let's go back to our Exchange 2019 and try to send a manual email. And hit send. As you can see, the mail flow is still going on and we are able to send and receive emails. Let's test the Exchange Server 2019 functionalities further by using test mail flow. This is also another way to test the mail flow on the Exchange server. By default, this will test the mail flow using the default database or the database which is mounted on the local server. And we can also see test replication health. This should give us some warning as we do not have any copies and we only have one copy of the database. This is fine. You can also do the test service health. This seems to be fine. The OR seems to be working fine. Let's also check the ECP. Meanwhile, let's launch the Exchange management shell just to make sure our Exchange Server 2019 is functioning properly. As you can see, we are connected on the Exchange PowerShell and we can auto-populate the commands and we also get the results. The same way, ECP is also working fine. So let's go back to our PowerShell and close all this. Let's get Mailbox database. So if you have multiple copies of these databases, you will have to remove the copies first and the lagged copies. So once all the copies are removed, then you can proceed with the database removal. As I do not have any copies, so I will start with the removal of these databases. Let me give the database name. Name should be something like db0 and star. So this is giving me only the databases which starts with the name db01. We can also do get database on the server Exchange 2013. This should also give the same result. Let's pipe it to remove mailbox database and let's put it to confirm and set it to false. This will remove all the databases from the Exchange server. However, the files are still stored on the Exchange hard disk. So let's go to the hard disk, which is in the Exchange 2013. As you know, we mounted the hard disk on the Exchange volumes. So if we go to Exchange volumes, these are the files and Exchange databases are mounted on these folders. So we can directly remove this as we are not going to use this hard disk in the future. Let's remove the hard disks also. So as these are the virtual hard disk, I will be using the computer management and go to disk management, select the hard disk and delete the volume. Do the same for others. Once it is done, let's go to our Hyper-V manager, select this particular server and go to settings and remove this hard disk and apply. Click on continue and click OK. This should detach the hard disk from the virtual machine. Let's go to PowerShell again and clear the screen, get mailbox on the server, which is local server, and we want to see monitoring mailboxes only. We do not have any monitoring databases on this server as of now. Let's proceed with the uninstallation of Exchange and clear screen. Before we uninstall the Exchange from the system, we also need to remove the Exchange migration batches. So let's check if we have any migration batches. So this is the test migration batch which was created as part of Mailbox move in our previous video. So let's remove this migration batch. Once all these steps have been completed, let's uninstall the Exchange using the command prompt. As you already know, we have saved the Exchange setup files on this folder. So let's cd to C drive Exchange and setup and paste the commands. This will take some time depending on the system resources. So let's come back once it is completed. As you can see, Exchange application has been completely uninstalled on the server. So let's go to Exchange 2019 and you get Exchange server. As you can see, we only have one server now and successfully uninstalled Exchange server 2013. So let's go to Exchange 2013, go to server manager, go to local server, click on the domain name, click on change and join it to work group called work group. Click OK. Click on OK and close this window. And once everything is done, restart the system. This will also remove the Exchange Server 2013 from the Active Directory membership. So you can go to Active Directory users and computer. And go to computers OU. You can see Exchange 2013 is already disabled. As we do not have any use of this Exchange 2013 server, let's delete this from the AD. As a final step, let's go to OVA and verify that we are still getting the emails, and you can also send new email to all users. So let's hit send. As you can see, the email has been delivered. So that's it for this video. I hope this was informative. See you on the next one.